Welcome to the Cult Classic Horror Show. Every week, you can have the conversations you've always wanted to have about the films you love.
Shut up!
We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Not another peep. Kinda
Get rid of your distractions and prepare yourself.
Won't and lock your door. 5, 6, gonna crucifix.
You got a big surprise coming to you. You're not going anywhere.
The darkness. Welcome everybody to the Cult Classic Horror Show. Danny Bonin here with you guys.
Scotty Bonin here with you.
We are the Blood
Brothers.
And
I'm here.
Carmelo Chimera.
we're all here.
We're all here. Pour some, baby.
United
Oh my
again.
god. And we have Carmelo, what do you have there? What is do you have a beer?
I am drinking Hockershore Weiss beer.
Ah, okay.
Ooh, is that
Classic
a...
unfiltered German wheat beer.
Ooh, that
Love it.
sounds good.
I'm getting down on some sherry cask Breckenridge whiskey at the moment.
Nice.
I do have a
Very-
Breckenridge Oktoberfest in my fridge that I'm going to grab here soon. Mars and Lager.
Rob, nothing?
Not yet.
It's
Not
okay.
yet. Okay.
It's okay.
All right. Yeah, it's been a while till we've had all of us, and I'm happy and ecstatic. Even though
Carmelo in the darkness.
Scotty and Carmelo are coming to us from another realm that no one knows about.
Yeah.
They're in the poltergeist in between.
I've been inside of Scotty's nether realm, so it's a comfortable place for us to be here together.
This is
They're
perfect,
both
man.
inside
We
each
are
other's
in
buttholes.
our element here. We are in our element, baby.
They're in the same room, but they're in each other's buttholes. And
Yes.
So
That's
Yes.
right. Yeah.
Exactly.
those of you that have no idea what we're talking about, it's because you're not watching on YouTube, and you can go do that, and we'll see what we're talking about.
Or
Carmelo
not
is
see.
underneath me in underneath
That's
my
right.
desk right now.
Yeah, I'm under Scotty's desk with my setup.
With your setup,
He's
yeah.
above me, just
Sorry
so
if
I
I
can
kick you.
easily blow him in between.
Oh,
Yeah,
easily.
whenever I'm doing exposition on the film,
Right. Exactly.
get a little bit of a kickstart there.
We just wanted to bring a little Halloween creepiness, dark vibe, for our upcoming.
And it is. It's
October.
almost Halloween. This is releasing in a couple days. So we were just debating. Get loud if you want it. Doing a live stream on Halloween night, late night, 12 midnight Eastern, just to put the kids to bed, get some candy out, maybe watch Halloween on Halloween, and just bullshit and hang out. If you guys want to join us, so
Yeah.
That's
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
We're
I
just
mean,
discussing that.
we might do it, but let us know if we definitely should, and we'll
Yeah.
see you there if it
We'd
happens.
love to hear your feedback, guys. Just shoot the shit on Halloween night, late night.
But here we are on another. A couple people guessed it online already. I saw some comments. A Rob pick, Rumpelstiltskin 95,
Yeah,
And
which actually was pleasantly
it was
pretty damn good.
I liked it.
I like both of these movies because not to ruin it too early in the episode, but this is a double feature tonight, gentlemen.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah,
Double
I
feature,
didn't even
baby.
mention it. Rob wanted to do 95 and 2025, which probably no one's seen yet, but
Maybe.
guess we'll
Yeah.
talk a little bit about it.
And I liked them both. I got to hand it to you, Rob. I liked them both.
I did too, man. They were
really
fun.
good.
Don't
They
you
were
hate it
fun.
when that happens, Rob? I know
do.
you hate it when that happens.
Yeah,
It's
Rob's whole
it's
thing is to try to make us watch
highly
terrible movies.
irritating.
It's a cult classic
where
horror show,
we
not
like
horrible
we're supposed to not like
That's
the movies
true.
that you pick.
Not the horrible horror show, the cult classic horror show.
Liking
Right.
movies is.
We could do that spin-off.
Like-
Just
Yeah, we
watch
could.
Rob picks.
Yeah.
I mean,
Rob, why did you pick this movie? Do you have a history
I
with
thought it would
Do you
be
remember
terrible. Thought it would be awful.
Dang it.
it? Had you seen it? Have
Not
you
as
seen
bad
this
as
movie before?
Poltergeist.
No,
You haven't seen it
No.
before?
no.
Okay.
It came up on like Amazon or Plex or something. I'm like, that looks terrible.
Let's do it.
And I was
Let's
What
like,
did you
do
think
it.
now that you've seen it?
Yeah, what's your
It's-
opening thoughts, Rob?
it's better than the Leprechaun in every
Yeah?
single way. which is
I can say that.
I mean, surprising and irritating at the same time. But but yeah, no, I don't know how the Leprechaun got sequels.
Very comparable.
Rumpelstiltskin's so much better than Leprechaun.
It was.
I would like to see them fight.
Well, I mean, Rumpelstiltskin's like, I think he's just short. I don't think he's technically a dwarf.
A little person.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
I still want to see him fight.
Yeah. Well, what are your thoughts, Carmelo? Opening thoughts, Rumpelstiltskin.
Gosh, I liked them both. You know, the 95 one was like kind of cheesy and old in a way that I love. Like, I think it is like kind of our cult classic films, you know?
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, well, you know, this is pretty good. I wonder, I hope the new one isn't going to, you know, fuck it up. And then sure enough, the new one was a totally different take. It was like an actual version, an actual telling of the original myth. And that was pretty good too, you know? And so other than being a little low budget, which I'll never begrudge them, I enjoyed them both very much. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Rob, you didn't talk about the new. Did you watch 2025? Had you seen that before?
Absolutely not.
You hadn't seen it before?
No. I got about 30 minutes into it.
You weren't digging it?
No, I wasn't. I mean, I actually
You got the premise.
I mean, it's Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
And I mean, this was just a punishment for y'all that backfired on me completely.
And now we're picking the next movie, sucker. So,
Yeah. But we can pick a bad
I'm
one.
sure it'll be like Scream or something.
We already covered Scream. No need. Although we are going to go back and cover some old movies again. Well, maybe we will do that for the
There's
next
a lot of
episode.
old
Not
ones we
Scream.
haven't covered that we've had requests for too.
we also started passing on like sequels. Like we did Saw, but we didn't do like Saw 2 through 36. So like, I don't
You gotta
know.
go back.
Like maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
We got to do a couple of those. Yeah.
If we did
Scotty,
the
what
Chris
do you
Tucker
think?
Saw, I'd be okay with that.
That'd be great.
What do you think, Scotty, of Rumpelstiltskin?
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised on the 95 version. It started with that 1400s vibe with him, and I'm like, okay, is it gonna be like the classic myth? But then it was like all like kooky, like Leprechaun, and maybe it was better than Leprechaun. Leprechaun was decent, but this
Need to
first
rewatch
one,
if I'm gonna
95, it
compare.
reminded me very heavily of Leprechaun. Wasn't it the same director?
Yeah,
Or-
we'll get into that. That's why it
But-
reminded me of
But
Leprechaun.
anyways,
Yeah.
I liked 95 version. I mean, was it like Academy Award worthy? No, but it was still fun. It was kooky. There was a lot of loose ends, which is fun, you know. And then the 2025 version was supposed to be more on the serious end. And at first, I'm like, okay, this is going to be low budget. It's not going to be that great. And actually, I was pleasantly surprised on that one too. You could tell it was a little low budget, but the acting was pretty good, and the story was solid. It's the classic story that I remember doing the show at our at my parents' dinner theater. We did the Rumpelstiltskin show, you know, spin straw into gold, and yet, you know, so I was like one of the princes or something. But I remember the classic tale when I was in the show, and I was like, whatever, 14 or 15. So it kind of brought me back to that. But yeah, they were both were pretty good.
I thought, I agree. I pleasantly surprised by both for different reasons. The first one we went into it, and it's definitely that nostalgic old movie. It's 95. I don't want to. I mean that we're
It's
old
old,
now.
man.
We're getting old.
Yeah.
because
Yep.
When I say nostalgic,
very
I'm like,
80s.
no, it has to be
It's so old.
70s or 80s. But no,
Right. Now the 90s stuff is 30 years old. So.
Yes. So I wanted to not like it so bad, but the story kept me up and going. It was a decent story. It was a decent script.
It was funny.
I don't want to say I was on the edge of my seat, but I was interested the whole time.
Yeah.
And I was laughing out loud at multiple points. So, and
It was kooky.
some of it due to like not things that are meant to be laughed out loud about, but it was still fine.
Yeah.
So I liked 95, and then went on to 2025. And they're night and day different. They're not even related to each other, except for they're both called Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
And I was nervous starting out 2025 because it's got that low budget soap opera feel for a minute.
Yeah.
Then as you get into it, the cinematography is actually pretty decent. The soundtrack's pretty decent. And then the acting is actually like on point.
Yeah.
The only thing really as you're watching that you're noticing why it's low budget is just sort of the overall maybe production value, cameras they used versus the editing and finishing techniques. It was just, you could just tell it was a little bit like TV looking, you know.
I thought too. Yeah, it was like a sci-fi channel movie or something. But what stood out to me was the art department. And you could tell they did a good job with what they had, right? Like when she's in the prison cell, there's cinder block walls and there's bars, but they're brand new. Like the bars were like really clean and the bricks were all really clean. And it's like, if they'd had a little more time and a little more scratch, they could have dirtied it up a bit. And that's where I noticed was like that attention to detail was missing. But it was good enough where I thought it's not because they screwed up. It's because they couldn't.
Yeah. They didn't have the budget.
It was good enough where I thought, these mistakes aren't mistakes. These mistakes are sacrifices.
Yeah. As best as they could do. And I think that goes the same with locations and amount of people in the movie too. Cause there's supposed to be this town, but there's like one house and 5 people. And
exactly. Yeah.
King's Court has like 5 people in it.
Kind of had that weird low budget music. Like the music was like, I'm like, I've seen this in like TV horror movies. The music was, but yeah, it was still the creature, Rumpelstiltskin in 2025 actually looked pretty good.
He did look good, and there were some CGI with the woods demon that commands Rumpelstiltskin. There was definitely some. Yeah, computer generated.
But it's like CGI that's like on par with the CW, when they do their, shows like The Flash or Charmed or something. Like
that's true.
It's not bad, but it's not great. Yeah. It's like it does the job. It's not like early 2000 CGI where even like blockbuster movies are unwatchable from that era.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting too. They made the screen square in the 202025 to make it look like it was old. I didn't know
what the reasoning was for that really, but those of you
maybe it was made for even if it was made for TV today,
it still would have been 2025.
They made it seem like it was older, like dated.
Yeah. So for those of you listening, probably all of you that haven't seen that one, just go into it expecting a low budget, mediocre movie, and you'll be pleasantly surprised and might have a good time watching it.
Yeah.
So again, the script, it kept me interested the whole time. So all right, well, let's jump into it. I guess we'll start with do we do brief rundowns of both?
Let's do quickly. Brief synopsises of both.
We're going to be comparing them the entire time, so I might have Well, so in the 90s version, it's about a woman whose husband is a police officer. He's killed tragically while she's pregnant with their first child, and after he dies, she comes across this relic, which the beginning of the movie shows us is a calcified, fossilized Rumpelstiltskin. He's been cursed. And her sincere wish plus her like tears break the curse and awaken Rumpelstiltskin. And he brings her husband back to life just long enough for them to bone before he claims his prize, which is the baby. And then that's the entire movie. The rest of the movie is Rumpelstiltskin chasing this poor woman and her baby. I kind of like that. The plot was very simple. It was like it was a chase movie. It's
on a Harley, on a semi.
Yeah, he's just changing vehicles. He's carjacking people. He's truck jacking people, and and she teams up with like a seedy, a television host who turns out to not be that bad.
Yeah,
and
he says
Rumpelstiltskin at one point terminators an entire police department of yokels. Though you don't see it, which was kind of my only complaint about that.
Yeah, totally.
He kills everyone in there, and I watched it twice. So I was like, did I doze off? Did I miss it?
Yeah,
no.
And you didn't miss it. And then they defeat him at the end with a straw, and they think they set him on fire. And
and his name.
Oh, that's right, his name.
Yeah, his name. Yeah. No,
so that's 95. 2025 actually is the old OG myth. So like, this woman gets caught up in her father's schemes to get rich quick, and he tells the king that she can weave straw into gold, and she meets Rumpelstiltskin, this wood nymph, and he agrees to do it for her. First, he wants to kiss her, then he wants to see her naked, which is getting kind of rapey, and then he wants her firstborn child. And she's like, yeah, sure. Like, I don't have any kids, like, whatever. Yeah. But sure enough, the king is like, oh, this is the golden goose. So, he did what you do with golden geese. He fucked the golden goose, got her pregnant, and she became the queen. And he dies because he's an old fuck. And Rumpelstiltskin comes to claim the baby. But she's had 7 years to get ready for his ass. Yeah. And, then they defeat Rumpelstiltskin. So
Yeah. I was really
They feed him.
part of the maybe this was why it was low budget too. I was really upset we didn't get to see Rumpelstiltskin's incompatible genitals when he flashes her.
I was promised incompatible genitals. He promises he can't rape her, and he has no sexual interest in her.
And he shows her,
and he flashes her, but we don't see it.
Right, we don't see it. She recoils in terror.
She sees it.
Yeah, needless to say, he has an innie.
Or he just had like a 6-inch girth, just 22-inch cock. She's like,
my genitals are the right.
You're not putting that in me. No, you're not.
Far too large.
They're just not going to fit in there.
That's not going to work. It could be inverted or outverted.
I need a wood nymphagina, which is more like a large oak wood knot. That would have been nice to know. But anyways, no, that was good. Rob, do we have any kind of rundown at all? I don't know.
I got a small one.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Take it.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, so this is only for 95 because I didn't watch 2025.
95 is the classic one. 95 is the cold classic one. That's
To be clear again, everyone, Rob picked these movies that he did.
Yes, just so you know.
Picked them, was never required to watch them. That's how this works.
No, that's not how it works.
You didn't watch Poultry Guys.
That's not really how it works. He got as far into Poultry Guys as you did into 2025, it sounds like.
Poultry Guys deserves an Oscar compared to this.
Hey, you watched the 95 version. You watched the good one, at least.
Yeah,
that's the one I wanted.
I felt greasy after watching Poultry Guys. Like, that's how they'd put no powdered makeup on anybody to make them look less shiny.
I felt very dirty after that.
All right, Rob, rundown of
so we have got carjacking, dead husband sex, high-speed chases, Ford Broncos, semi-truck explosions, fire kung fu, an ancient curse, police station massacre, teary-eyed wishes, creepy voodoo priestess bookstore owners, and unfortunately there was only 2 boobs in the entire movie.
Side boob, no less.
Yep. And then we got heads roll, hands rolls, and I can only give it 3 stars.
Yeah.
But it's such a straightforward, it's a good movie, but it's just such a straightforward, simple plot, which actually works because they don't try to overcomplicate it. It's just one big chase scene. But yeah, no, like I said, I was highly disappointed at how good it was.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Pleasantly surprised me too.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of numbers on the first one, and you can correct me if you found something. Budget for 95 was $3 million, and the box office was 306,000. I don't know if that marks up the years.
That's rough.
At least
November
24th, 1995. Not great at all.
This is like a rental movie, though.
Yeah.
Not a success, and the widest release being only 54 theaters, so that's not a lot.
Oh well.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, cool. Let's jump into some things here.
No numbers for 25, by the way.
Yeah. All right, 95, Rumpelstiltskin. We're going to start there. And I don't know how deep we'll get into 2025, but we'll see here. Yeah. This is the brainchild of writer-director Mark Jones, who was hot off the success of his debut film, The Leprechaun. 1993.
He did the original Leprechaun, right? Mark Jones.
I would explain why this is better. He got to cut his teeth on Leprechaun.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And it was a big success at the time.
Leprechaun,
but Jones actually began his career in the late 70s writing cartoons for Ruby Spears Productions, where he worked on shows like Scooby-Doo, which was a big influence on him. So with Leprechaun, Jones had achieved a cult hit by blending scares with campy horror, and he was like eager to just do the same exact thing again with a mythical creature.
Sure.
He wanted to apply the same formula to a new creature. So the idea for Rumpelstiltskin actually took root partly from a creepy episode of a Shirley Temple TV show that stuck in Jones's memory, one that featured a Rumpelstiltskin character menacing a baby.
Oh,
but I mean, I don't know why it's the what I want to call it, like the story itself didn't.
Yeah,
like,
why
been
that?
around for forever.
I mean,
Yeah,
That was his first introduction to Rumpelstiltskin. I guess.
yeah, Shirley Temple TV
Tale.
show.
I mean, it's sort of like the psychiatrist in the movie who's like, you know what your delusion sounds like? This Rumpelstiltskin myth. I've got it right here.
Dude.
I almost texted you. I didn't
What
know
the
if someone was
heck?
watching at the same time as me, but I almost sent the text out. I was like, that's immediately that's what she goes to.
Yeah, this is the best psychologist in the world. She is.
Immediately the psychologist in the movie is like, what are you experiencing? Oh, sounds like it might be Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
Right?
Shelly goes over to her friend Hildy's, and she's been over there helping her, and like right away,
Yeah.
like, how? What? Come on, no.
It reminded me of, I don't know why this stuck in my head as a funny line, but I think it's Paranormal 1, might be 2, where he's like talking to the other husband or something. And he's like, ghost, right to ghost. Yep, it's ghosts.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The wife is freaking out. He's like, oh, right to ghosts.
Yeah.
It's
It just like reminded me of that for some reason. So yeah, he thought the original Grimm fairy tale of the child stealing the imp could be reimagined as a modern horror premise. He says, quote, I thought, well, we've started the Leprechaun franchise. Now let me go to Rumpelstiltskin. Here you've got a story about a little person who wants to steal your baby. That's pretty terrifying. End quote.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He just thinks little people are scary, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he
They
should have
are.
picked another mythical creature, you know? It's
Yes.
just like
You got Leprechaun, now Rumpelstiltskin.
So he
If I
co-wrote
take my baby, I'd be freaking out.
Yeah.
Little
Oh,
baby,
dude.
our little Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin is bordering on kickable like Chucky is for me. Like he's,
So I thought that too. Like, and then the townspeople try to lynch him in the beginning of the movie, and he just fucking wrecks.
he does throw
everything.
down on them.
Dude,
he does
he's
wreck
like
shop.
immortal. He's immortal.
Yeah,
You can't kill him.
yeah, he's immortal. So he's not like Chucky. You could punt, but this guy, even if you started kicking him, he's just gonna get back up.
It
Yeah.
was a slow, careful fight scene, but still, he still owned them all.
He did.
It wasn't
That was
quite.
pretty cool. He picked the dude up by the throat and
That's
ripped his
true.
eye out. That was pretty cool.
It's not quite as slow and careful as the chainsaw wielding scene from Last House on the Left, when
Oh, yeah,
they were
right.
clearly just using a real chainsaw due to budgetary issues.
Yeah.
And telling the guy
Trotting.
to be very careful with this.
I did notice a lot of slow motion sequences in this movie too. Is that like a '90s thing? No, I guess it's more of like a
Well, it's like 90s action, right? 90s action,
Yeah.
slow motion,
Yeah.
for sure.
right,
Well,
Rob?
those
I
when
mean,
slow motion was invented.
you're the 90s action guy, so
Yes.
I don't remember.
Absolutely.
I can just
All right.
picture Van Damme and Hard Target doing a slow motion roundhouse kick.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah. So he co-wrote the initial draft of the script with Joe Ruby of Scooby Doo fame. I don't know.
all
Joe
right,
Ruby, but
yeah.
So
Ruby Spears, yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. So there's a full circle moment since Joe Ruby, along with his partner Ken Spears, had given Jones his start in the animation business decades earlier on Scooby Doo. So yeah, both Ruby and Spears signed on as producers for Rumpelstiltskin, sort of lending their experience and helping him out. Another collaborator was Michael Prescott, Jones's producing partner from Leprechaun, who came aboard just as a producer. So yeah, it was basically this group of guys. Prescott handled production duties, and the film had a small but enthusiastic team driving it forward. So that's sort of the
gotta have
beginning crew. Well, actually, one more heavyweight joined the effort. Our good friend, we tend to talk about, Dino De Laurentiis.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dino.
really? He has his hand in
Yeah,
everything.
good old Dino, probably related to Carmelo somehow down the line.
I'm sure 6 degrees of separation. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We just talked about was that just no, it wasn't Leviathan. What was the one before that? What were we just talking about, Rob? No, it was Leviathan,
I
right?
think it was Leviathan.
It was just Rob and I just talked about how Dino De Laurentiis' kids, her son,
I think it was,
his
son or
son
daughter.
basically financed Leviathan because
his son financed it.
De Laurentiis didn't want to,
Really?
and his son like had a bunch of money too for a like unrelated reason, and single-handedly financed Leviathan. So
Nice. Jeez.
yeah, but Dino's I think sort of known to be a hard guy to work with and very abrasive. That's the word I'm looking for. Abrasive and
Maybe he is
Seems like
related.
an
to me.
ass.
yeah. No, I think he's might degrade the female members of his cast a few times.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Italian.
Okay, he's
Yeah,
that guy.
You know, he's like the Burt Young of directors. You know, working.
Just shakes him
smacking
around
him
a little bit.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, a friend connected. Fucking director again. Mark Jones with De Laurentiis after Leprechaun proved a surprise hit. And so Jones was looking for backers to finance Rumpelstiltskin as his next project. So yeah, a friend was like, "Hey, De Laurentiis, check out this guy. He just had a hit with Leprechaun." And De Laurentiis probably like, "Oh, let me get in there." You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Leprechaun voice. Let me get in there.
Yeah, he agreed. Laurentiis agreed to read the script and even had it translated into Italian. They had it translated into Italian for Dino, who preferred reading scripts in his native language.
Really? Of course.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
He knows English perfectly well.
but he liked what he read.
I'm sure
and
some things were lost in translation.
Oh,
They might have been.
guaranteed.
Fucketh Me was definitely lost in
Yeah,
translation.
fucking me.
That was my I almost applauded. when I
Dude,
got
that was so great.
There were some good lines.
He knows, like, from the 1400s. He comes from the 1400s. He knows the word fuck, bitch. I mean,
Yeah,
how
that's
does he know these words?
Yeah.
How does he know how to drive a motorcycle and a freaking semi truck?
no problem with any of that.
Well, man,
Well, after
pick up anything.
yeah, I know, man. He inexplicably knew how to drive that motorcycle in semi. I don't think I could drive a semi. Maybe if you set me in one for 20 full minutes, I could figure it out. But
He threw off Chris Christopherson off the motorcycle.
yeah, it looked like him, but it wasn't.
Yeah, right.
So, but yeah, after a 30-minute meeting with Laurentiis, he said, "quote I want to fund the movie. Let's fund this thing."
Nice.
Just like that.
That's my horrible.
Heard that interview.
I think that sounds really accurate and culturally sensitive.
This thing.
Yes. He was pretty much left to his own whims. I mean, Dino's wife, Martha De Laurentiis, took on like a liaison role during production, but pretty much Laurentiis gave Jones free reign to make the film as he wanted to.
Good. Nice.
So yeah, they started making the movie. So Mark Jones had actually begun pursuing Rumpelstiltskin immediately after Leprechaun. Trimark Pictures wanted him to direct Leprechaun 2, of course, right away. How it goes back in those days. And probably these days too. I don't really know how that works.
Sequels, yeah.
Gotta do the sequel right away.
Mm-hmm.
But Jones was more excited about a new franchise. So he agreed to produce Leprechaun 2 while simultaneously developing Rumpelstiltskin on spec. So in 93 to 94, as Leprechaun 2 went into production without him, Jones and Ruby were already hard at work crafting the script for Stiltskin. Jones quoted saying, "I started the Leprechaun franchise. Now let me go do Rumpelstiltskin." Like, that's his excuse. Like, it sounds a little cocky. Like, let me go start another franchise while you guys.
Right, exactly.
Stick with Leprechaun. That's been doing pretty good, man.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, and only got one movie for Rumpelstiltskin. Or is there a second one? No, I don't think there is.
No.
Sure,
I don't think there was a second one. No. Once Dino agreed to finance the film, they pretty much ramped up pre-production right away. The budget Dino approved was around $3 million, roughly 3 times the budget of Leprechaun. This says, I don't recall what we said the Leprechaun budget was, but maybe it was about $1 million.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jones was super excited about that. He said, quote, "More money gave us many more sets, a bigger crew, and the flexibility to have elaborate and creative setups."
Blowing up semis and 18-wheelers. Yeah.
That's true.
So one thing that he and his team planned, obviously, was the over-the-top vehicle chase sequence with the tanker truck, the semi-truck. Something that he said was far beyond Leprechaun scale.
Wow.
That I agree with.
Yeah, and they even constructed an entire graveyard set in Calabasas, California, for the film's explosive finale.
That graveyard was pretty cool, man. That was eerie. Yeah, I got some fog in there, got some dark eeriness. It was the cool graveyard.
Although Scotty and I watched that recap that he sent just a little bit ago, and both during the actual movie. Let me know if you caught this, Carmelo. What they say, Scotty? It was like the way to defeat Rumpelstiltskin, besides saying his name 3 times or Fire and Chaff, was to simply hold the child in a graveyard as the sun came up.
Well, Shelley had to have her baby in her arms as the sun came up without Rumpelstiltskin having the baby, and then it would defeat Rumpelstiltskin.
I got that.
I did not. I did not. I
get
thought the
that.
opposite was the case.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
thought it
baby
was
had to be in a mother's arms, and Rumpelstiltskin had to be there, and then he would.
Get the baby, right?
I guess. Yeah. Like
I almost thought, if it was in even if it was in the mom's arms and the son came up and he was there, it would be fulfilled.
Yeah, exactly. That's and then
soul.
that was the twist. Is like, oh, it doesn't specify the baby's mother, so I just found like another mother corpse
buried.
Yeah.
I think
I thought that was like, oh, he's like cheating the system because it does require the mother to like, right? Because the whole point is she has to give the baby up. So she has to make a deal, so she has to like voluntarily hold.
He was saying,
I think this guy got it wrong when he was recapping the movie.
and he was saying, that's what I thought too, because the Matilda lady that owns the bookstore, the like weird old lady that had the little raisin rock of Rumpelstiltskin had told him shaft and fire. Yeah, and I didn't hear anything about getting the baby until sunrise. So. But I don't know.
Well, not every horror news outlet has the standards we do because
no way. Yeah, we are on
listeners.
100% target.
We're on top of it.
So don't trust the only recap that exists on YouTube for this movie.
Right. Trust the Cult Classic Horror Show, your source for horror news.
Yeah, we go to IMDb so that you don't have to.
Yes,
pretty much.
Or Wikipedia. Or we watch the scenes over and over again and we get it right.
That's right.
So
some of us don't even do that.
While we're talking about other horror outlets, I want to give a moment of silence to Rob's favorite show, the Danielle Harris and the Danielle Harris podcast is ending.
Wasn't she? What was it? Her and Scout Taylor Compton?
Yeah.
Nobody subscribed to their OnlyFans for $3.99 a month.
Oh no!
Yeah, Rob. I know Rob's broken up about it. He's a big fan.
Rob, I'm here for you.
I know.
Oh man,
It's good to see that at least Justice is still here.
Yeah.
I don't know what your deal is. I love both of them. I don't know what your deal is with them. They're great.
They were for a while.
No, they're not. They're arguably terrible. That's why they weren't even popular enough to keep a podcast.
They did sort of shaft Danielle Harris when at the end of 4, she was like purported to be the next Michael Myers. And she just became this victim again and then was killed off immediately. And the next one
after being like raped by him or by a cult or something.
Yeah. It was.
Well, no,
right?
4 it ended with her still itty bitty, like
she's itty bitty.
6 opens up her escaping.
6 is where they had casted a whole new actress, and she apparently was like some kind of baby.
Yeah, but she
farm.
Her character got raped by Myers, right?
Her character. I'm not sure if it was by Myers or if it just was like it was like
it was implied.
Yeah, but I mean, they thought to themselves that even if we put a Myers mask on her and she stayed completely silent, she's still too terrible of an actress.
They had the weird
her body movement.
They had the weird line in that timeline where it was like all about killing the seed of Michael Myers, and she was involved. It was
right here is why Halloween's the worst franchise ever.
There's like 3 timelines or 4 timelines.
I would argue Texas Chainsaw is the worst, and if you want to do a debate episode, I'm in.
We might have to do that. No.
Yeah, but
I don't. I mean, it's not good. Texas Chainsaw is not good, but Texas Chainsaw
Texas Chainsaw.
I like
the worst Texas Chainsaw is part 2. Without a doubt, because of Bill Moseley. Bill Moseley.
It's not come on.
Bill Moseley. But one thing Halloween can never hang its hat on is Texas Chainsaw Part 5 had Matthew McConaughey.
Oh,
yeah, I know. You cannot deny
Halloween only hangs its hat on Jamie Lee Curtis, who needed Halloween to reboot her career, and then maybe Paul Rudd in Part 6.
I would argue that it now hangs its hat on Will Patton.
I love Will Patton.
I do love Willie Piggy.
I do like Will Patton.
We could talk about Halloween all night because there's. Are you now, Carmelo? Are you saying not to still go off on the tangent that Texas Chainsaw is the worst in regards because of all the timelines, or just worse in general?
In terms of like, Rob said it's the worst franchise, and the worst franchise to me is Texas Chainsaw, because even though both franchises have great movies in it, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a great movie, Halloween's a great movie. They've both had shitty sequels, they both had good sequels, but Texas Chainsaw, like, to save my fucking life, I could not explain the timelines to you.
I can't.
There's 3 movies, then there's a reboot, then there's a reboot, a sequel to the reboot, and then a prequel.
Well,
And-
I will.
and then-
The only argument I have for that is that Texas Chainsaw, like you said, there's a reboot and a prequel, and I agree with that. There's timelines everywhere, but like Halloween, their timelines literally from movie to movie rewrite Michael Myers like 5 times.
Well, that's a good point, right? He's like, he's not.
It goes beyond a timeline.
Yeah.
It goes to there's Thorn, there's not Thorn.
He's
there is
supernatural.
Thorn.
He's human.
And then he's the embodiment of evil, but he's conscious.
He got decapitated.
He could drive a car, but he can't.
He got
drive
decapitated.
A car.
No way. It was the ambulance driver.
Very confusing.
Yeah.
And then the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think I don't like them. I've been adamant. I don't like them.
You don't like the Chainsaw Massacres?
I don't even like the first
The original's
one.
pretty good.
I like the
It's okay, but they're not fun for me. So like I don't really like them as much, but
except for McConaughey.
Except for McConaughey, because it's so ridiculous. The movie's hilarious. The movie's fun.
So good.
But like Halloween, literally, like they deleted 30 years of movies and then bring them. At least Texas Chainsaw, in its simplicity, it's all over the place, but it's still cannibal inbred family Texas.
All right. Well,
that's a fair point. You're saying it's more on brand, even.
I think so, but again, I agree with Carmelo that out of all of them, Halloween probably has more better movies. If we just cherry picked, I'm not a Texas
produced better. Yeah,
I don't know about that. I think
the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix was pretty good because they put a lot of humor in it.
Yeah. I think I enjoy the Texas Chainsaw movies in general, no matter which one I'm watching, more than the Halloween movies.
Well, you like brutality.
I do like some brutality.
So is Friday the 13th better, or is Nightmare on Elm Street better?
Friday the 13th better.
What? Okay, let's stop right there.
Yeah, I'm with Bob again.
Okay, let's just stop right there.
It's end of story. Friday the 13th is better because you have to literally delete Freddy movies out of there to have you couldn't have a marathon of Freddy movies and be satisfied.
That's sort of true.
You have to skip them.
Yeah, I like the marathon of Friday the 13th better.
I think some of the Freddy movies are Freddy 6 is unwatchably bad.
Yeah.
I just like the Freddy premise better, but
I don't get why people like Dream. I don't get why people like Dream Warriors. I don't get it.
I like Dream Warriors, but the best thing about it by far is the song.
The
movie does not live up to the promise of that song.
If you Google and take a poll, there are people. Almost a majority of them that think Dream Warriors is better than 84.
Can someone listening?
That's insanity.
The original? No way.
Yeah. It's like this phenomenon with Dream Warriors. Everybody says it's the best in the franchise.
This won't work. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say it's very good. It's probably the best one other than New Nightmare and then the first one. But
yeah.
And I like Dream Warriors, but it's not as good as it sounds like it's going to be.
Yeah.
This won't work because we're not live, but will someone somehow get me more whiskey?
Yeah.
just jitter the glass and Shannon will come.
Do you guys? Last thing, what's the better original? Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw, or Halloween? What's the?
It's going back on what I said, but Nightmare on Elm Street is the best.
Yeah,
original.
I'm still vibing with Rob right now.
I think so too.
100% agree with him.
But the problem with and this is I've said it before and I don't care. The problem with Nightmare on Elm Street is Wes Craven. He's the problem with Nightmare on Elm Street.
But the original,
he was Joe Bob did a big in-depth thing on it a couple weeks ago or something. But it was his first and only hit was that movie, and he did too much. That's where the sequels get so out of whack for me. Yeah, but for Friday the 13th is a ripoff of Halloween. Mm-hmm. Sean Cunningham admits it. So it's not, it didn't reinvent the wheel. Nightmare on Elm Street, the very first one, is the best original out of all of, I think.
I think so
the
too.
Slashers.
I agree.
Oh
my God!
Oh my God! What does that mean? Oh, that means it's time for the horror halftime match. horror
just
halftime
having
is
an
back.
in-depth conversation about the classic slashers.
It's back. Rob and I talked about it, and I don't even remember if we told you guys. It's back. The horror halftime's back. I think I talked to you about it, Carmelo. I don't know. I don't remember. But yes, this is the horror halftime. If you're a longtime listener, you know it and you love it, and it was gone for like 4 years.
That's right.
That's so wild to measure.
Everything old
this.
is new again.
We literally measure this show in years.
Wow, I know, man. It's been like 6 years or something. I don't even know.
More than
I don't
that.
even know.
400.
And besides me and
Almost.
Danny's undying friendship, we don't have anything really to show for it.
That's true. A lot of
Our
fun
friends
nights
that
like this.
we met on this podcast. All four of us met on. Well, not me and Danny. 'cause
Yeah,
we're
we
brothers.
did.
But
I mean, yeah.
we met on this podcast, and we're still all great friends. We have
Yeah,
nothing to show
it's
for
just it's a little nuts how this has come. That brought us together. I mean, the things we've done with Carmelo now, and the times I've been out to visit Rob, it's great.
it. We've all visited Rob. Yeah,
Yep.
it's great.
But yes, we have brought it back. This is the horror halftime. If you didn't listen to the show before when we had it, this is the deal. We're bringing it back pretty much in the same fashion we did before. You must submit a meme with the hashtag horror halftime. Rob and I did say last time it has to be in the Facebook group, but even since then, a couple people were like, we had like a couple people join the Facebook group that haven't even been on Facebook for 2 years.
Yeah.
So I will accept. I think we can accept on Instagram as well. So if you go on Instagram and simply post and tag us and use the hashtag horror halftime, or go into our Facebook group, the Cult Classic Horror Show, post, use the hashtag horror halftime. You are now
Could have muted that.
Rob's Farmer Blow. You're now entered to win the horror halftime. And so what you win is historically you have won Cult Classic Horror gear, but what we're adding into the mix now is also Scotty's wearing a shirt right now.
Nice.
We're gonna add in movies that we've covered, because usually when we cover a movie, I buy like the special edition Blu-ray of that movie, and then we watch it and whatever. And I'm not really a physical media collector, so I'm willing to mail those.
Are you
to
going to
people.
autograph these before you send them out?
I could autograph them, and I think I still have some Cult Classic Horror stickers with me. I'll send them with it too. So
Nice.
You will win that. We will pick a winner of our choice every week if you have submitted your meme, and then Scotty has a sticker right there. He's showing us. And you will win the horror halftime. You could win it. So get those memes out. Usually the meme has to do with an episode, an inside joke, something. So this week's horror halftime winner is Probably can't hear Raymond Perez. Raymond Perez. For his meme that he posted in the Cult Classic Horror Show. I'm pretty sure joined Facebook just to post the meme because he doesn't even have a profile image.
Good man.
So awesome meme. Go check it out. Horror halftime. Raymond, you are the winner. Shoot us a message on Facebook or Instagram to Cult Classic Horror, and we check those every couple days. So we will respond within 2 to 3 days, and I will send you your prize. I should just make it. We haven't. We obviously can send T-shirts and stuff, but I have some movies too. But I don't want to like send movies the person has already has. But I also think it would help the horror halftime to maybe the week before post the prize we're gonna send, like the
Send
movie,
him. Send him Leviathan.
So
Yeah.
but Rob, I sort of like Leviathan.
Yeah, but physical media is lame.
I'll send them like the New York Ripper or something, and or Poultrygeist. Because yes, I do.
Yeah, get rid of Poultrygeist. You don't need that.
No. Save that. I'll pick that up from you next time I'm in Colorado.
Oh, all right. So Raymond, give us a shout. Shoot us a message. I'll probably post in the group too. Let's just call it right now, Raymond. I will send you a Blu-ray of the New York Ripper. It's a special edition. I bought it. I'll send you a sticker with it. And if you don't listen to this, I will also post it in the group like in the next few days that you're the winner of the horror halftime and what you won. So
A quick warning to the people that don't use Facebook. Like, I don't check Instagram that often for that hashtag.
So go with the group.
We'll make
You
it.
don't.
a point.
You don't.
No, I
have-
will. I'll check.
I mean, but like you don't have to. But the likelihood of me, who doesn't even watch the movies I recommend, actually checking Instagram for that specific hashtag is slim to none.
Get a refill at this time. Feel free to proceed without.
Yeah, I think you know what, dude. You said that. I'm literally texting Shannon right now, asking her to bring me more whiskey.
Well, I don't have a waitress in house that I can summon, so I'm gonna go do it myself.
You don't have
No
your
worries.
bell.
Yeah.
We'll play some halftime music, the Offspring halftime music.
There we go.
That's actually hilarious.
intermission.
You could literally cut the next 60 seconds of this episode. While
I literally could. Maybe we should just do that.
I had more
Right.
things to say about Freddie and Jason.
Oh, well, let's get back to that in 30 seconds.
Yep.
And that concludes the horror halftime.
So I was asking you guys those questions.
My nose is so runny.
We did not just leave for to refill our drinks.
Definitely did not.
Definitely
What
didn't.
didn't you refill your drink with,
Yeah.
by the way?
No.
So I'm going to watch Nightmare on Elm Street with Liz because it's by Rob's voice,
It's the
best
best.
original out of those 4 movies.
The original, Rob, the first one.
Yes.
Which Carmelo agrees too, right? Nightmare on Elm Street.
I do. I like
Classic.
all those originals. I think Friday the 13th is actually the weakest original. I love Betsy Palmer, and you guys covered this.
You never
that
see-
movie. They didn't have much movie, so there's just like long stretches of nothing in the woods to fill out the
Yes.
runtime.
Let's cover it again with you.
The only
do it.
argument I have for
Yeah.
Friday the 13th being better than Texas Chainsaw Massacre is that Friday the 13th at least attempted to have a twist and a plot, and it had Tom Savini.
Yes.
Yes, agreed with
Yes.
that.
I just
What's-
don't like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't understand why. Again, I was going to say, like, Toby Hooper's a hack.
Someone's seething in their parent's basement right now, Rob. Just
Yeah, you're
really
sure
wants
they're-
to
I'm sure
rip
they are.
your throat out.
I'm not as
Like-
hard on Texas Chainsaw as Rob is. I see Rob's point.
Yeah, I still like Texas Chainsaw.
I think
Texas
I think it's
Chainsaw is
great
a
movie. I think it's
Texas-
grotesque. I think
Yeah.
it's terrifying.
But it's a college art house film. It literally is a Texas hippie college art house film. It's fine. It's great. Toby Hooper was the first guy to like crawl on his belly with a steady cam, I guess, to get that's where everybody talks about the shot, the long shot walking up the steps. And it's like, other than that, the only reason why Poltergeist was any good was because Steven Spielberg directed it instead of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've actually heard that. I've heard that now from people who work in the industry tell me.
Well, it's a huge
actually-
denial.
we
Like Spielberg came out and denied it all to try to give props to Hooper. But I'm sorry, if you watch Poltergeist up against any 80s Spielberg movie, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the
We
same
all know-
feel. It's the same vibe. It's the same look. It's the same kind of characters. It's a Spielberg movie.
We all know the reason that Poltergeist is good is because they mentioned
Hut.
going to Pizza Hut in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut. Yeah, exactly.
And then to the point of Nightmare on Elm Street, that movie is ingenious. Not only is
It
it
is.
scary, but it's
Yeah.
it's so original. It wasn't just another slasher. The supernatural element and
Yeah.
its roots in real life.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Yeah,
Oh,
almost as good as
You just muted yourself.
Rumpelstiltskin. Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
did
Are we
mute
still
yourself, Carmelo.
talking
I don't know
about
if you meant
We're
to
having
do
some
that.
mic troubles. I'm
We just
working on
we
it.
just watched
Oh, no
Nightmare on
worries.
Elm Street in a
What?
camper in Montana. Not so
Carmelo
long.
and I and Scotty did. Yeah, I didn't want to say just. That was like it.
I say for that.
That was like a year and a half ago now, but yeah, yeah.
If we
Lordy.
do the Halloween episode, we just need to do Nightmare on Elm Street. 84.
Yeah.
Well, I'm down. We should do it. We should watch
I just
it.
want to ask
and do
you one more question. We got to get back to Rumpelstiltskin, but
Okay.
what out of all the Friday the 13th, what do you guys think is the best one? Then, if the first one's not the best,
3.
For me, it's 6. I
Okay.
love Zombie Jason.
is that Jason Lives?
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah,
Lives.
Jason Lives.
I'm not versed enough in Friday the 13th to give an answer to that question. I like the boobs in 2009.
Oh, I think
They're
2009
fantastic.
is one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just an awful
We saw that
shame
video.
that we were waiting this long to get any more Friday the 13th. It's been almost 20 years.
It is an absolute travesty.
What's Deborah Voorhees? Is that 3 or 4 or 5?
Debbie Sue is 5.
5.
A new beginning. Yeah, that's 4. Yeah.
I mean, I like
Well,
that.
I mean,
like her.
three
she looks-
in 3D is when he gets the mask, the harpoon to the eye.
See, that's when you really see him finally with the mask. That's
Yeah.
right.
This was a bad question. for
Two
Scotty
solid, but three's the best.
Yeah. All right. Now I know. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
But
Hey,
09 is fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's great.
the fact that we lost Mears because it's
Derek
20 years later, or
Oh yeah, but Derek
Yeah.
Mears.
Derek
Yeah.
Mears, he was the best Jason,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he was.
and there's no
was
way he can do it again. He's almost 20 years, but he
Kane Hodder's
Again, there's some Cade Hodder fans just
Cade Hodder was
tearing
great.
their dicks off right now, going.
Yeah, but he was in like the worst Fridays, like Jason
No,
Takes
no.
Manhattan,
Jason Takes
the
Manhattan's
Psychic
fine.
Girl in Part 7. Mears was the best Jason.
Mears was great. That whole 2009, I love everything about it. I love the it's gratuitous violence, it's gratuitous sex, it's everything you love about these movies with a modern budget and modern effects and modern sensibilities of pacing and a good funding. So it's like it's just concentrated fun. In that
Maybe I
movie.
should have watched that with Liz.
I feel like we're
Oh,
overdue
Christine.
for a Friday the 13th. Yeah, like Halloween's
Massively.
pumping them out, and
I
we
love
haven't had a Friday the 13th.
soundtracks. I love the soundtracks for all of them too.
And same with Nightmare on Elm Street. I guess they did one without England, and everyone sort of didn't like it. So I guess maybe that's why they stopped.
I didn't mind it.
I like.
I didn't mind it either.
I didn't mind it
Guy was
either.
good.
Honestly.
What's his name? He's great.
Yeah.
It's the little guy from The Watchmen.
Yeah,
Tommy
Jack
Lee.
Earl Haley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought he was,
Gerald Haley.
I thought he
I
was
like
great.
it because they made him a straight up child molester, no ambiguity.
He's great.
And it made it hard to root for Freddy in a way that you can for other slashers.
Yeah.
And I get that, but I want a menacing Freddy. I like that. I don't want to root for him. I think I root for Jason when he fights Freddy. I think Freddy is very scary. I think that made him scarier. And I think that the new Nightmare on Elm Street remake, it did a great job of like making the movie about something a little bit more. It's not just about the killer. It's about how the past trauma comes back and haunts these people.
No.
And then in that movie, it literally does, because he's literally their past trauma
Yeah.
come to life. It's great. It's actually
So Jones had a lot more money
yeah, sorry, Rumpelstiltskin.
this time around. Wait. Oh God, I meant to ask Carmelo, what are you drinking now? I had to ask that. Yeah, I see
This
the
is
snifter.
a Japanese whiskey, Centauri.
Is it the
Centauri.
Centauri?
Yeah.
That's right.
Hibiki.
Centauri.
Hibiki.
The Hibiki.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, a birthday gift from my cousin, because apparently this particular recipe dates back to the year I was born. So
Oh, lovely.
yeah, so I might be a degenerate drunk, but at least I'm drunk on the good stuff.
Yes.
yeah.
Well, tell your cousin to tell the De Laurentiis family we said hi. So,
You know, I have a cousin named Dino, right?
do you really?
I do have a cousin named Dino. Yeah.
You guys got to make that
Okay.
joke.
All
every
right.
now and then. Do you know De Laurentiis?
Yeah, you got to. So, all right. So Jones had more money. At Dino De Laurentiis' suggestion, he hired Doug Milsom as the director of photography. Milsom was a veteran cinematographer, having worked on Full Metal Jacket, actually, as a camera operator.
Terrible
and
movie.
also on The Shining.
Ermy. He worked on The Shining?
Camera operator
another-
on The Shining.
Ooh.
It's not a great resume to
Rob,
Highly
I will not
overrated
hear
garbage.
I will not have it on this episode.
I will not
have
either. I love
I
The
will
Shining.
not tolerate any slights against The Shining.
You
We
were
already
at the
had
Stanley
our-
Hotel, Rob.
We already had our versus episode. You already clearly lost.
Yes.
it's because y'all subbed in a ringer.
You guys notice that 2025 Rumpelstiltskin kind of had a shining opening with like the horns?
It did. I did notice that.
Yeah. It's funny you say that. I
Just
noticed.
Yes.
I was like, this guy's clearly
Yes.
a fan of The Shining, which
I'm
like
like, what?
it tracks, right? Like if you're a
It
horror
was.
filmmaker today,
Yeah.
you grew up on The Shining and Nightmare on Elm Street and all
Oh,
this.
God. Well, let's
It-
see if. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No.
Yeah. Let's see if this tracks per Carmelo's knowledge, being a director. He said that having a high caliber DP was a coup for a mid-budget horror film, and Jones acknowledged the most important person on the set is your DP. I learned a lot from Doug. Would you agree with that, Carmelo?
I would agree unequivocally. The most important person is your DP. That is why Jason Potter is my boy. I love him like a
DP.
brother.
Yes.
I've only made movies with Jason Potter. I'm not sure I know how to do it without him.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Because
Even the Smud that we make in at Carmelo's house together are Jason Potter films.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know, all the
when
He
you've
will
got
never
a-
be there without us. Or
The only
you won't
way
be there
to
without
get
him.
that a movie done on time, to get your, in an indie film, you have a very set amount of time to get it done on time and to get it done well. you need to work quickly with your DP to convey what you want and then have him set it up the way you want it. And when you've got a good one that you know, and you can read each other's minds, you can just be like, this needs to be moodier. And he's like, I got you. And then it's exactly what you imagine. Like that ability to read each other's thoughts is very rare.
Yep.
And so you need them to be able to do that. And then they got to have your back. And Jason Potter does both. And I love that man.
And like your penis needs to fit nicely into his butthole. You have to find a good fit.
Ideally, you want a good fit, snug, so you get good friction, but not so tight that you don't want to pain.
You don't want to like waste too much of the budget on lube. So
right, and by the time you get to the gay butt sex, you're pretty drunk. So you get a little whiskey dick going on. It's not quite.
I mean, we were just in Chicago with all four of us down there. And
That's right. That's right. So you can't just. It's got to be kind of a loose fit so that you can get in when you're a little whiskey.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, I got to threaten to shoot. What's his name's dick off?
Clint Howard.
Clint Howard's dick
awesome.
off. Yeah. It was a good time.
Dick off, old man.
It was a good time.
And he didn't break character at all.
He had some good quips.
He's like,
Some good quips. I got to give it up to Carmelo. You could check. I mean, you guys should check it out anyways. His next action movie coming out, but has Clint Howard in it from Ice Cream Man and The Grinch, and Scotty and I came out. We were unfortunately traveling for a lot of the shoot, and we're supposed to be a bigger part of it, but came out later on. Graciously, Carmelo's like, here's a 3-minute scene with Clint Howard that's unscripted, where you guys just give each other shit the whole time.
Yeah, and
I was like,
that was
awesome.
great.
all right, let's do it.
yeah.
Oh, it was hilarious. Like these guys
funny.
knew their characters, so they were able to just like riff and Clint Howard understood the assignment with that character.
He was great.
He was good. He was quick. He was
Just
quick.
Goonie, perfect man.
Most important person on set, DP. That's what Jones says. Then he had more money, so for the musical score, they enlisted composer Charles Bernstein, known to horror fans for scoring that we just talked about, A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah,
a decade earlier.
Dude.
So he got some people, you know.
I think we all agreed the movie was pretty good. I think this is why. Like, it's a shame it was a box office
worst
flop.
part
Like,
about the movie was it.
I didn't really notice the music too much in the 95 version.
Well, I'm not really done yet. For special makeup effects, he had Kevin Yeager. Yeager had a big reputation. He designed the Chucky doll for Child's Play.
Wow.
And had worked on Nightmare on Elm Street.
Bigwig.
So he had a solid pedigree there. Jones was impressed by Yeager's, quote, great creative sense and specifically sought him out because of his Child's Play work, which I would do the exact opposite if it were me. Because everyone knows how much I love Child's Play.
But, a little Rumpelstiltskin, little Child's Play, so it's kind of the same realm of like body stature and height.
smaller, creatures.
Yeah. That's the guy you want.
Together, they incorporated the look for Rumpelstiltskin with like a hunchback, little touch of Quasimodo from Hunchback there.
Yeah. Kind of
they
a
created
limp. Like a limp too.
Yep. Yeager's team created prosthetics and heavy makeup so that an actor of normal stature could believably appear as gnarled and dwarf-like as Rumpelstiltskin on camera. So I don't think it was a normal size actor that they had just, I think, really put under the ringer as far as appliances and things like that.
The guy who played it?
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, really good. What's his name again?
I don't have
Max Grodenchik.
Yeah, he's pulled that shit, man.
Max Grodenchik.
I think he's done like appearances because of it and stuff and some things like that. So
I'm telling you, Rumpelstiltskin versus Leprechaun, it could still happen.
Dude, we gotta see that movie.
And when it does, it'll be because you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Well, it is. It's true. Yeah, we rebranded Pizza Hut back to their original logo.
We did. We are single-handedly responsible for saving.
Single-handedly did it.
Yep.
Jones' mantra was to make a fun, tongue-in-cheek tone-style movie true to his cartoon roots. He envisioned the movie almost like a live-action Scooby-Doo episode where horror and humor could collide in a brightly colored, quote, mischievous way.
Okay.
So that's sort of what he was.
I liked it because he had that kind of like jester kind of look to him.
He did. Let's talk about Grodenchik.
Max Grodenchik.
Yeah, Max Grodenchik. So the most crucial role was Rumpelstiltskin himself, the demonic imp. Rather than cast a little person or rely on animatronics, Mark wanted to find a performer who could handle acting under like heavy prosthetics and also deliver these sarcastic one-liners.
Yeah, great. Fucketh me.
Yeah.
It's me.
So they cast Max. Grodenchik wasn't a little person. He was about 5'6", but he had a slight build, a lot of physical acting experience. He had played the bartender Rom on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Star Trek Deep Space Nine? Is that something you're familiar with, Colonel? Rom on
I've
Star
seen
Trek
Deep Space Nine. It's a great show.
Do you recall Rom, the bartender?
I've not seen enough of Deep Space.
I guess in audition he just nailed it. So he committed to the character, and they ended up. He even developed a unique gait, squatting and shuffling as if bearing the weight of the hump, and they were sold on it. And they did see some quote unquote little people for the part, but that Jones just said, "I knew this is exactly the guy I wanted" after he saw him. So, transforming Grodenchik into quote Uncle Rumpel, as the character calls himself.
Oh yeah,
In the show, yes.
Call me Uncle Rumpel.
Yeah. Kevin Yeager's prosthetics and makeup turned him into this warty, centuries-old creature with glowing eyes and sharp teeth. Grodenchik was a trooper through it all, even when oversized contact lenses he had to wear began causing him severe pain, as we've heard about in like the original Evil Dead and all these, where they had just the worst contacts to wear.
Plastic bottle caps in their eyes.
Yeah. They were scratching his eyes and all that, and they had to have a doctor come examine him at one point, but he pushed through. Of course,
he was good. It was a good look for sure.
Yeah. So,
he's the easily look.
He did good. And then they got, for the protagonist, Shelley Stewart, we have the widowed young mother, of course, who unwittingly unleashes Rumpelstiltskin by coincidentally crying on his statue.
And she was just obsessed with the rock in that Matilda's little shop there.
Just a lot of things had to line up for this to happen. But I guess that's why, that's what happens.
And she had the best sex ever with her husband.
Was that her husband, or was that Rumpelstiltskin?
That was Rumpelstiltskin.
Man, this
with
is
the
the
22
question
incher.
I knew we were going to get to this tonight. This is what the people came for.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. But yeah, because he was in the shower.
Was she a robot or not? Did Tom Atkins fuck a robot?
Well, we got the chance to find the answer to that question, didn't we?
In front of a few 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Well, Shelley was going back. Yeah, that was great. That was great.
Atkins believes
There's
unequivocally.
kids here.
I think.
Was it Rumpel or not?
I mean, she wished for the husband to meet the dude.
Yeah, that's
to meet
true.
The baby.
maybe
So
he
is he
was
a
there.
decent enough mythical guy to give her her wish, or did he just, stick it out of the husband's jeans and get it going?
Pretty sure it was
Yeah,
Stolskin.
I think it was the husband.
Stolskin?
I think it was the husband. Yeah.
You think it was husband? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but then the next morning, it's Stiltskin for sure because it's him as appearing in the shower. Then she opens it and it's obviously Stiltskin.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
But
it was the husband.
As the recap reminded us, the husband, upon entering and seeing her, basically glanced at his child and then proceeded just to go be with the wife. Do you think he would have spent more time with the child if it was really the husband?
Oh yeah.
telling
Yeah,
you.
so maybe he was
So you're
Rumpel.
suggesting that not only did Rumpelstiltskin impersonate the husband, but that he immediately set about fucking this woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And didn't even care about seeing his
Kind of
newborn
sounded like
baby.
something he would do.
Didn't see the newborn baby. Yeah.
I will admit,
He was really horny though.
I will admit that when I have been away from the family for a few days, with band or whatever we're doing, movies, I'm sort of in the mood for my wife more than my kids when I get back.
Absolutely.
Oh, man has needs.
No, the wife comes first for sure.
Yeah.
A man has needs, and it doesn't have anything to do with the children. So,
No.
It did at one point, but
yeah, I mean, you hug them, you kiss them, you're glad they're okay, but then like,
yes, exactly.
I don't even do that.
Yeah, no.
No.
well, we can all tell. Anyone who's met Connor knows that's true.
Yeah.
How's he doing anyway? Is he still going to get out for good behavior in a couple weeks, or is
Yeah,
that-
He's not even cool.
Is he out of the
enough.
house yet?
He's not cool enough to get locked up. Like
Yeah,
his
Rob,
old
you said
man.
you were kicking him out. Is he still living under your roof?
He's still here.
He's still under the roof. You're still feeding him.
My mom
still here.
my mom never wanted me to leave, and you're over here like wanting him to get out ASAP.
Yep. That was the plan. So I had him early.
Yep, that's the plan.
It's not working. This damn economy.
So,
Yeah, I know.
For Shelley Stewart, the widowed young mother, They cast Kim Johnston Ulrich. Ulrich was an up-and-coming actress at the time. She had done some TV guest roles and would later become known for her stint on the wacky NBC soap opera Passions in the late 90s.
She kind of has a Zoe Deschanel look.
Yeah,
Kind of a slight Zoe Deschanel look with black hair.
Yeah, she does a little bit. Tommy Blaze, stand-up comedian turned actor, was cast as the guy, the fucking Tommy. What the fuck was the guy's name on character? Max, or not Max? Was it Max on
I
screen?
think it was Max. It was basically Jerry.
yeah.
It was basically
Max.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Max Bergman.
Yeah,
Maybe
Max
Jerry
Bergman.
Springer.
Max Bergman, here I am. That was
He
Tommy
had some
Blaze.
improv background that helped out a lot. He had
his little go-kart in the back of his truck.
Yeah.
Back of his Ford F-150.
He did.
It was the weirdest camping trip.
Yeah,
Ever.
by himself.
Supporting cast had Alice Beasley, famous for her quirky secretary role on TV's Moonlighting. She's
played
the friend of Shelley's who instantly goes to Rumpelstiltskin that we talked about before.
And I just love it when Rumpelstiltskin's killed her and left, and he just says that line, "Took care of that bitch."
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Great line.
That was a good one.
I'm like, dude, he knows bitch too.
But I felt bad for her. She was actually like a good friend, and she was trying to help. And that really fucking sucks.
You met him nice.
Jay Pickett, former NFL player turned actor, and Sherman Augustus played law enforcement officers who get caught up in the supernatural chaos.
Jay Pickett.
Yeah.
He played the husband. Yeah.
Yeah. And in a nod to the fairy tale origins, Vera Lockwood plays Matilda, a mysterious old woman. She's essentially the witch gypsy character, of course.
Wow.
She's a little out there. Who just conveniently was in the back seat of the car they got into to give them more exposition.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, that made no goddamn sense.
Why was Matilda in the back of the car? Like, what the heck? She was like sleeping.
I know. She was like sleeping in the back of the fucking car.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Seriously, guys. What the fuck? Was the writer like, we'll just have her sleeping in the back of the car?
So fucking lazy.
That made no sense.
I guess they called her they used the phone call from the jail to call her, and so she came down to help bail them out, but then fell asleep in the back seat of her car.
That's the part I don't get. Like, if they had run into her when they were running out of the police station because she was coming in to see them.
Yeah, that would
have
work.
been fine. It would have been fine.
How'd she know that was their car?
Why is she sleeping in the back of the car?
That did not make Mark Jones. Come on, man. Why'd you do that?
She was on like a fucking binge, and she like pulled herself out of it to drive down there.
And she saw it was a drop top. She saw it was a drop top that was didn't have to pick a lock to get in. She just hopped right in.
I gotta zip through some of this shit because we haven't even said a word about 2025.
I know, and we're coming up on an hour.
Well, we're gonna do 95 anyways, mostly.
Yeah,
I have so much more drinking to do tonight. We just can't.
I know, and then we have a lot more drinking to do once we hit end recording on.
We usually go for another hour.
I gotta jump off, guys. I gotta get up
Rob's
super
gotta work
early in the
early.
morning.
Yeah, Rob.
He had an hour cut-off time.
Even though I know for a fact by staying in Florida with Rob that he sleeps literally 3 hours a night, he's got to go to go.
Yeah,
to sleep.
because I gotta it takes 4 hours for me just to go to sleep once I get in bed.
You got to finish your chicken and rice too.
Well, I gotta do that. Then I gotta take the 3 Benadryls, finish this beer,
Yeah,
and then take my blood pressure medicine, and then go to sleep.
All right, Rob's got to get up early to file for Social Security, apparently. So let's get.
Yeah.
How do we wrap this one up and go on?
We can just say later, Rob. Catch you later, loser.
No, I love
Just
you.
joking.
You gotta do what you gotta do, baby.
You won't be saying that when I don't wake up in the morning.
Yeah,
Don't do that to me.
yeah.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Mark. All right, Rob's out.
Bye.
Later.
Bye, Rob.
Laters.
We miss you.
Miss y'all.
Bye. You have to exit yourself. Okay, there he goes. All right, back to filming production. Centerpieces was obviously the high octane chase where Rumpelstiltskin commandeers a tanker truck. The entire chase was shot on location in rural roads near Acton, California.
Dude, that was a long chase scene. I loved it, but it was that fucking semi was indestructible.
It was the same area. It was the
Yeah.
same area Spielberg used to film the truck scenes in Duel, 1971.
Oh.
I'm not really super familiar with, but yeah, it was crazy though. Those truck scenes that was cool. It was a cool touch. it was worth it.
It was.
Yeah.
That truck that went down the hill, it hit the tree and exploded.
Yeah, so the tanker stunt was one of the most elaborate set pieces in the film. The script called for the 18-wheeler obviously to hurtle off a hill, crash through a stone wall, and then explode into a fireball. During the shoot, the special effects and stunt team rigged the truck and cameras expecting the vehicle to roll and tumble as it went down the slope. So they had multiple cameras set to capture it from different angles.
Wow.
Including a couple placed fairly close to the fake rock wall that was going to get shot up or busted through. But Jones said he had a nagging feeling that things might not go as planned. Like, what if it doesn't roll? What if it doesn't go? What if it goes straight down like a bullet? Quote, he worried that. So he was concerned that if the truck didn't slow itself by flipping, it would slam right through the wall far harder than they anticipated, and just not go according to plan. So, but they thought he was being overly cautious. But Jones trusted his instincts and at the last minute halted production to move crew and cameras back to a safer distance.
Because they were there, yeah.
Yeah, it was a wise call. When the stunt was executed, the tanker did not roll at all. It sped like a bullet down the hill. It plowed straight through the rock wall, demolishing the spot where the crew members and cameras had been positioned minutes before.
He fucking saved their lives. They would have been dead.
That's the info I have. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Carmelo Space
Holy
says it all.
fuck. That's the scariest thing I've heard about this movie yet.
Dude.
That would be like the helicopter incident on Twilight Zone.
I was just going to say, this is a reverse Twilight Zone, is what this
Oh my God. Dude, that would have shut down your entire movie. All your crew guys are dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd do it.
So that's the shot they kept then. They kept that shot.
I mean, it's documented. Afterward, even the veteran DP, Doug Milsom, conceded, quote, "It's probably good that we moved the cameras," acknowledging Jones's quick thinking.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So
Hello.
the incident became a legendary behind-the-scenes story, like after the fact. So,
jeez.
Nuts. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, in addition to the outdoor stuff, they used constructed sets for a lot of scenes. As I mentioned, the graveyard was a full set built on a ranch in Calabasas. Yeah, so it was like, production designer Ivo Cristante. I don't know where that person comes from, but oversaw the creation of mossy tombstones, crypts, and a witch's altar to give the finale a classic goth atmosphere. The set piece also involved pyrotechnics. Rumpelstiltskin meets his temporary defeat amid the flaming bales of straw, of course, the chaff.
Right.
Yes. The team actually loaded a front loader tractor with burning straw for the gag. And the villain reacts in fear. After all, my guy hates chaff, Rue Morgue magazine joked. Rue Morgue, I don't know. Anyways, so it was, big old practical effects fire stunt going on in the graveyard sequence there. And they had like a commitment to the old school movie magic with the
it looked good. That graveyard was badass.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
They said CGI was used sparingly, if at all, in this film. So there might have been just some here and there's, So yeah, I mean, I'm trying to like skip some things that we don't care too much about. Makeup effects were a big part of it, of course. The signature hump was on his back. They had the warts and everything. Blah blah blah. Yeager, the effects guy, went on to make his own directorial debut with Hellraiser Bloodline '96.
Oh wow.
So he went on to do that after this. I can't remember if that's the one where Hellraiser forgot his keys on the.
Oh yeah, my keys.
Prankster Pinhead.
Yeah,
Prankster Pinhead, that's right.
Prankster Pinhead.
We got to get back to some of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was. I'm just trying to, get
There's
on
a couple
to.
notes on the movie that obviously we can talk about too. That were just like, kind of funny and.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else too important. There's some stuff on the release, but. Crew members joked that they had the baby there, that the baby never stopped crying on camera, provided its own sound effects to the scenes.
Speaking of the baby, the baby was Johnny, which was Shelley's baby.
Yeah.
And at the very end, you see a mom, you see a little girl go and grab the rock out of the stream when it was like 7 years later or something, or 4 years later, that Max threw into like the river. And the mom turns around, like, Mommy, can I keep this? Like, yeah, sure. She turns around, she has the baby. And I swear it's the same baby It's little Johnny dressed up in girl clothes. It's the same baby that it's Shelley's baby.
It probably is.
It's the same one. I think it is for sure. So I'm like, what? Wait, that's the same baby. And I like looked at both. I'm like, that's the same baby. We got one baby on set. We're going to use the same one.
Well, it's worth mentioning a few of these things that might contradict what you were looking up, Scotty. Spelling Entertainment bought this film on the spot, planned to release it on over 1,200 screens, a wide release on par with many mainstream films at the time.
Oh, nice.
But literally right before the planned release, corporate upheaval struck. Paramount decided to shut down the Spelling Firm division. So Spelling Entertainment was like a division of Paramount at the time. Mm-hmm. And they shut it down as part of a reorganization. Mm-hmm. And Rumpelstiltskin suddenly had no distribution champion pushing it along. And so, yeah, it was just severely downgraded. It was Paramount. They did give it a quote unquote token theatrical release, but on a much smaller scale. In the end, the film only opened on about 300 screens in select markets. With minimal marketing, though.
That seems more right than like 57. Yeah.
No big TV ads, no real marketing campaign behind it. But did get some encouraging feedback from people that did go out and see it. But yeah, soon after, Rumpelstiltskin found its natural home, of course, on VHS in the mid-90s. Video rental stores were booming and just had to get their hands on it. And Rumpelstiltskin's outrageous VHS cover, which featuring the grinning, grotesque title character, caught the eye of many people, of course.
For sure.
But it's over the 90s, it slowly gained a cult following, became one of those offbeat, more video store staples the 90s kids loved, like us.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, so it doesn't really say that it made a ton of money on VHS, but I think we can assume that that's probably where it made most of its
I'd call it a classic, and that's probably where made most of its money, for sure.
It does say Mark Jones never did get to make a sequel, despite clearly setting one up. Mm-hmm. In fact, decades later, he tried to revive the idea around the film's 25th anniversary. He approached Martha De Laurentiis, who by then was at Universal, about doing Rumpelstiltskin 2. Mm-hmm. She was willing to help, but the rights situation was super complicated by that time. Paramount co-owned the original film and wasn't interested in doing it at all. Jones and his team, I guess, even offered to independently produce a sequel if Paramount would simply just say okay to it, but they passed even on that.
Wow.
And it still remains a one and done to this day. Max Grodenchik has mused that he'd love to don the prosthetics again if a sequel ever came to pass, but no luck there.
Now he's getting older.
But happily it says the story doesn't entirely end there. In recent years, Rumpelstiltskin 95 has been rediscovered and treated with respect by boutique labels, horror historians. In 2024, TerrorVision released the deluxe Blu-ray and 4K UHD edition, fully remastered from the original.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and all these bonus features, where we get a lot of this info from, and critics have good things to say about it. So yeah, that's the facts on Rumpel 95. But yeah, if you had any other comments on the actual film and script itself, there's some funny parts in it.
There's a couple things. Let me just do kind of like a rundown here that I kind of picked apart. So they have a Ford Bronco in the very beginning. I think that's Shelley's car. But when it pans to like the tire, it's a Jeep tire. So they must have used a Jeep and a Ford, but they have it says Jeep on it, and it's like the old school like Jeep Grand Cherokee tire. I talked about how do you know fuck and bitch already, and that's like okay. And in the fire hydrant scene when he crashes on the Harley, you can tell it's like a stunt man that's like 6'2" that actually rolls on the street.
Yeah, just spills out in the water there.
Yeah. And I was wondering why he took his head off. He took his head completely off and killed the cop after the semi crash at the bottom of the hill. Yeah. And he came out all like smoldering and like he like took all like the smoldering char off his face, and like he took his head off and just bit into the policeman's neck and then put his head back on.
This is a weird strategy. Weird strategy on his part.
Great lines. I smell a baby. Just when I need another bad habit, the great lines in it. Another one. My mighty fine chariot with horses. Talking about the semi with the chariot. And then the last thing I want to say, he kills Matilda just by looking at her and she just chokes to death. Why wouldn't he just kill Shelley and do the same thing and take her baby at the end there?
So the movie could happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. Hello.
But better than that. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Max had some nice legs after that dune buggy crash too. I noticed his legs were nice.
Yeah, he had good calves.
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube, you see me continually battling with a fruit fly that I keep trying to grab with my hand.
But yeah, it was overall.
Danny's just like
classic.
special. He's just like,
Oh god.
I have some qualms for the 2025 version, but I know we were mainly going to talk about the classic.
No, we did.
let's do 25, but let's try to do a speed.
We'll do a brief, quick 2025, directed and written by Anthony Edwards. He's not super new to horror. He's one of the hardest working directors in the UK indie horror scene. He had a career spanning zombie comedies, thrillers, folklore inspired scares. I don't know anything that
This is just
Ibiza Undead, Graphic Desires, a British folklore horror film called Punch. He's just tried a lot of British horror films. But
cool.
Yeah,
I like
guess
it.
some quick
I like
thoughts. Any quick thoughts on 2025? And I can drum up like the maybe some interesting facts.
Well, I thought Hannah Baxter Eve, I think she's the main actress. I thought she was like she looked like a medieval farm girl and yet also hot. Like she looked like she grew up on a farm and smells like sheep and yet still hot. So I was very impressed by, and she was actually a pretty good actress.
Yeah, the actress. Yeah,
she was like the attainable hot, right? She wasn't like
attainable. Yeah, it makes her more attractive.
She was like she does dirty things hot, you know.
Right. Like she's hot enough that you want to have sex with her, but not so hot that she's a pillow princess. Like she knows how to bring it, you know, and she probably likes it too.
Yeah.
They make a point of like she knows how to use like medieval contraception because she need to prevent pregnancy. She's basically popping Plan B in T form. You know, she was great. Kidding aside,
she was.
And the story was good. Like I was like, I want to know what happens and like how she find out his name and like what's she gonna do when he comes back and all this stuff. And I'm like, it was really good. I think there was some it was good production value, just not as good as it needed to be.
Sure.
It was enough to sell it, but not enough to be like really immersive. I noticed like cell is very clean. I'm like, this place would just be like covered in shit. You just That's the thing about going back in time that I never want. I have no interest in. I bet everything smelled like fucking shit.
Oh, it had to.
It
had to.
Fucking reeked. Not even that long ago. I mean, how long have we had like indoor plumbing like where we could flush? 100 years? I don't know the answer. I have no idea. But like everything, I would never go back in time further than that.
No.
Anyway, this was good. Rumpelstiltskin was like genuinely menacing and like
yeah. Josh Carter played him. He was good. Yeah.
And Edwards, the director, he was sort of talking about how he felt like fairy tale characters were having a go at it. Winnie the Pooh, just those horror movies with Winnie the Pooh. Yeah. He was saying, maybe we should cash in on this, and he said while reading some of these bedtime stories to his child. And you do when you read these old tales to your children, you're like, God, this is sort of like dark and grim.
Yeah, they are kind of dark.
Yeah. So he's like, let's make a movie out of it. And I guess a lot of the planning and pre-production was kept, and even filming was kept super under wraps and secretive. I don't really know why, but they just wanted to keep it under wraps.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Edwards, he describes himself as a passionate horror nerd. He just picked Rumpelstiltskin as his next monster to tackle. He said, like he's tried all these genres.
He didn't want Sheepshanks, Spindleshanks, Rumpelstiltskin. He's trying to figure out that damn name.
So he did. It does say he stayed pretty much in the Grimm story tale, but got down. He expanded the script a little bit, planning the film style. He wanted to adhere real close to it. not become too goofy or anything with it.
It was definitely more followed the original story to like a T, pretty much. So that was cool. I like that about it. Like, she better spin the straw into gold now. Like hopefully he comes back again. What if he doesn't come back? And she's gonna meet her demise. The king's gonna, because he just keeps killing off queens and stuff. If they have girls, he's gone to like 7 queens now. So, but yeah, I mean. And it was cool, yeah.
But it was a UK indie production through and through, no studio help. It was produced by Andy himself, along with Becca Harani, I don't know who that is, under the banner of Miracle Media UK and Paranoid Android Films. Tight purse strings. Everyone's wearing multiple hats. We know all about some of that stuff. But tiny budget, and it had to be. They had to just be really quick and on the fly with it, and super cheap. But yeah, casting the lead. So Hannah Baxter Eve landed the lead role of Evelina. This was a breakout role for her, as much as it can be, I guess, in this production. She had a few indie film credits, like Escape from 2023. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Maybe it's fine. No. Yeah, but she went through some rehearsing, and she delivered a great performance, like we talked about. She did a pretty good job. So nothing really bad to say about her.
Her dad did good. The guy that played the dad, Mark Cook, the miller, the guy that played the Sir Lothar, which is the king's like right hand man, Adrian Boucher. Actually, he's the only one I recognize in this. He's in the Last Kingdom TV series on Netflix. He like plays one of like the generals or something. Like Josh Carter, who played Rumpelstiltskin, he's a creature performer and stuntman, like professionally. Oh, nice.
With a background in physical theater and dance. He's been in big movies like The Mummy and Morbius, probably the newer Mummy, under monster makeup and things like that.
Okay. He doesn't have a profile picture on IMDb.
No, well, that's strange then that he would be a part of those and not have at least a decent presence there. So they shot in a Saxon reenactment village, complete with thatch huts and everything, a Tudor era hall.
That's clever. Sweet. That's how they were able to do this on a low budget.
That's really cool.
Yeah, they had a location scouting was key, they said, and they found that and able to just use it. So
yeah, when you've got a fixed budget and you can't build whatever set you imagine, then you really rely on your location manager to make it happen.
They did say that the downside was that like everything was you break it, you buy it, basically.
Oh, really?
Don't fuck anything up.
Yeah. Well, that's what set insurance is for.
Yeah, exactly. They saved some money that way. They had to be tight on costumes and props. The costuming, I think they benefited from using some of the reenactor sites costumes as well and things like that, planning everything in advance.
Nice.
So I think that's pretty much. I'm trying to look. Bring on the clothes. I guess they do have this filming. They do say that the location was haunted. So they filmed in a 500-year-old Tudor house, and it came with a resident ghostly guest. There's a story Andy Edwards says that while shooting at Anne of Cleves House, a museum in Lewes that was once home to one of Henry VIII's wives.
Yeah.
Lead actress Hannah Baxter Eve had a spooky encounter. I guess she arrived early one morning, went to use the downstairs bathroom, which is through an old kitchen. As she walked by the ancient fireplace, she saw an old woman in a purple coat sitting in a chair by the hearth. It was just a brief glimpse, but when Hannah looked again, the woman was gone. Initially, she brushed it off, thinking her eyes might have tricked her. Later, she casually mentioned it to the museum supervisor, saying she saw something strange. The supervisor said, very matter-of-factly, "Oh, did you see the old woman in a purple cloak by the fireplace? We see her quite often."
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You see that visually, like pretty much exact.
Yeah, she didn't describe it to her at all yet, and that's just what the lady said. So
I want to go there. That's crazy. Yeah.
That sounds awesome. I love haunted shit.
I'm actually watching.
I'm going to take you guys to Bachelor's Grove next time.
I know. We got to go out there. We might. I
want to get that
movie
eerie
based
feeling.
on that.
Yeah, I think we're going to. And we're filming our next movie March 19th.
Yeah, that would be.
Dude, I can't freaking wait.
Awesome. It's gonna be yeah. Other than that, though, Rumpel took like 3-4 hour makeup process, which actually doesn't sound too bad looking at him.
Yeah, that's an intense makeup he was under.
I think it would take longer than that.
I would think so.
But I think just trying to skim to make sure I'm not missing anything like juicy. I think that's pretty. I have a lot of notes that I just have on these things, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much anything that's worth anything. There's like some horse blooper stuff. There's some on-set hijinks with stunts, castle dungeon scenes. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it's a low-budget film shot at a reenactment place that went pretty well.
I'm impressed by just the scrappiness of that. Like, I have a low budget, but I want to make like a 1400s period piece.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm very impressed.
I mean, it debuted at a horror film festival, the Pigeon Shrine Fright Fest Glasgow 2025, where it was honored as closing film of the festival. So it did okay there.
Nice.
And I guess that's a pretty big deal in UK horror circles. Fright Fest is where like the diehard fans and press get their first look at these UK indie horrors.
Wow.
Yeah. So it did well there. And people seemed to enjoy it. They said then they had a VOD rollout after that. It's not a limited theatrical release on April 8th, 2025, a Tuesday, in the US and UK. Super limited. It only hits select theaters. Handful of indie cinemas or major cities. It simultaneously launched on VOD digital platforms the same day. I mean, I watched it on Prime, I think. It was still for rent on Prime.
Yeah, I think I got it on Prime.
Yeah, I put it on Prime too.
Yeah, and box office numbers were just like minuscule, so don't even have numbers on it. But overall reception was like mixed among the horror niche. The mainstream critics didn't pay much mind to it. I probably didn't even know it existed. But
yeah, I didn't. Rob said something about it.
Yeah. So it got like mediocre reviews, basically overall.
Nice.
I mean, the Rumpelstiltskin myth is cool, and this movie was a pretty faithful adaptation of it.
Yeah, it was. It followed pretty much to a T.
Yeah, it was just a retelling of the classic story tale.
It was dark. It was gloomy. It had the right feel to it, and for a low budget.
Yeah, I kind of like how the main character goes from being like, she's just kind of like a free spirit. They kind of make her out to be like, kind of like a slut. But she doesn't say it. There's no judgment there. She's just kind of like living life and having fun doing it. Yeah. And she gets roped into this bullshit, and then she becomes this like really good like political ruler. Like she becomes the queen and the king dies, and then she has to like for 7 years she's got like snakes all around her trying to steal the kingdom off her. And she has to become like really clever and outsmart everybody. And I'm like, that's actually like a really cool arc for her.
It's true.
She had a great arc.
Yeah, she does do good. It was good. Like I said, go into it expecting a low budget horror film and you'll enjoy it. So
Rob fucked this one up. He picked two good movies.
I know, he really did.
See, we liked them.
Honestly, I went into it. I was like, what does Rob have for us now? And I started watching. And I was like, dang, this is actually pretty good.
And I thought he was going to think that we hated them and they were horrible. Then he was going to be like, no, they're great.
What he was
really
good.
And he was like going to contradict it.
Yeah.
But he liked them. He liked them too.
Well, let's finish off with what did you watch? It's been a while, so
we've seen a lot.
I don't know if I remember.
God, so many things.
Man, you guys see Weapons?
Weapons, great, man.
Dude,
it was great. Loved Weapons.
Was really good.
Awesome.
We saw it too.
Really good.
Really good.
I think it's a lesson for anyone who's writing movies to like really think hard about your hook, and your opening like minute to hook people into the movie. The writer said he didn't even know the ending until like he just started with the question of like, this sounds creepy. And
really?
Like, that's how good a hook it is, and so like if you're gonna make like a slasher movie, you can't just be like, this guy hunts, like I saw one on I didn't watch it yet, but there's a new one on Shudder, Nightmare something or other, or like Night of Terrors or something.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it just,
I think I know what you're talking about.
you know what I'm talking about? Anyway, it just sounds like another slasher movie. Maybe it's very good. It might be very good.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of like, will I watch it over something else? There was no hook of like, this is a slasher who like only kills people on airplanes or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. That's different.
Yeah.
Some hook with weapons. It was like all I heard was these kids all went disappeared at the same time. And I was like, sold. I want to
Done.
I just want to see it.
I want to see why and how this happened.
Yeah, and I think it genuinely, you know, a little bit of spoilers, but the scene with the children at the end when they're running, and I won't say more. That is some genuine like contribution to the horror genre. I will see that image of the children jumping through glass and stuff.
Yeah,
for the rest of my life.
That was awesome.
That was so great. And
it's like up for awards.
The end there.
It's like
that was amazing.
I've seen. Do you guys watch Death of a Unicorn? Have you seen Death of a Unicorn?
I did watch that. I did. A good old fun Paul Rudd romp. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to watch that still.
Exactly.
It was good though.
It was good.
The old guy in there. I love that fucking guy in there.
The guy from Barry, right?
Yeah. Oh, that guy. Yeah, that's right.
I'm talking about that guy. Sorry, who are you talking about?
No, I am talking about that guy. Yeah, the older guy. Yeah, he's like literally like eating unicorn steaks at one point.
Well, maybe I'm not talking about. No, you're talking about like the dad, right? Like
I'm talking about, I think his name is Richard Grant. I think is.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the servant guy, like the bald.
Oh yeah. That guy, he's terrific. He's in like everything now. He's fantastic.
Yeah, he's amazing. I just always forget his name.
And Will Poulter, like what a
Poulter's awesome. Yeah.
Also, I think this is the first time Jenna Ortega's been in a movie that I was supportive of, because I think she just does her Aubrey Plaza impression all the time, and I really like. I'm starting to.
You're actually spot on with that.
Right? But she actually acts in Death of a Unicorn, and I think it's a good movie.
Yeah, it was good.
What about you guys see Companion?
I did. Yep. With the girl from I just call her the girl from Yellow Jackets because that's where I first watched it.
Yeah.
She plays the companion in it.
Right. And what a girl. Oh man, is she
good? She's good to look at, good to companion. She's a good actress.
If one could rent such a thing.
Yes.
Yes. Just rent it.
Yeah, very similar. All these films have a similar vibe. Companion was similar to they're just, and they're still unique. What was the one more recently with Harry Styles where they went into simulation for work or for their home lives? You remember that one?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. I can't remember the name of it right now. Someone's screaming it at me right now, but I'll
comment. We want your comments. Is it shit? Don't worry,
Styles. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. I think it is.
Yeah.
It is. Don't worry, darling. Yes, it is. Don't worry, darling.
Oh yeah, I've seen Don't Worry, Darling. That's with Florence Pugh.
Yep, Florence Pugh, Harry Styles. It's I just sort of like Companion had this 50s done housewife that you have as your own now, although it was way more modernized than that. It wasn't. I don't even know why I said 50s. Was it
but like horror-y kind of too?
Yeah, because it is, because she realizes what she is and freaks out and
I love that. Like,
kills everybody.
Have you seen? I did not see Subservience, but this is a similar.
I haven't. No.
The AI
with Megan Fox, right? With Megan Fox. Yeah, I haven't watched that one. No,
I haven't seen it yet either. I want to. I'm curious how they stack up.
Yeah, I met her from afar, and I just felt the vibes. I couldn't get closer to her because I knew that she wanted me too bad, and I didn't want to ruin her and MGK's relationship.
That was mature of me.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I just chose to be the adult about the whole situation.
Yeah, I saw her.
This is why I can't cast Haley Atwell in any of my movies. The magnetism can't be denied.
Yeah. No, exactly.
I did watch In a Violent Nature last night.
Oh, what a
and that was
I just
brutal.
Scotty and I were talking about this because he watched it, and what a unique, like, one of the things I watched that I sort of wish we would have just done first.
Wow, it was
that's
great,
unique.
That's what I was talking about in terms of a hook. It's on paper, it's just another slasher movie, but when I tell you it's a slasher movie from the perspective of the slasher, you get it, you get the concept. Oh, I got to see what that's like.
I mean, it's Jason. It's Friday the 13th, but
it is. I mean,
filmed differently.
I was a little disappointed. Not like disappointed. That's the wrong word, but a little bit like when they did leave him toward the end and went to the other characters.
Yeah,
I was like, they didn't stay true to like the 100% POV of him the whole time. You know,
exactly. Yeah.
But like no music, just him walking, sound of the nature.
So then you welcome the
walking of the dirt.
Yeah, the drags of time where it's just him walking through different types of woods. You know.
Yeah.
Like, this is cool.
One of the best kill scenes I've ever seen, man. With they just.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The kill scene where they just the freaking chain with the hook on the
pulls
head.
her head through her own stomach.
Dude, that was so crazy.
So good.
On the same score, have you seen Presence?
No.
Yeah, I did. I did watch that. Yeah.
Haunting from the perspective of the ghost.
Yes.
Right? There's another
I didn't
one.
see that yet.
Yeah, it was good. It was like I thought it ended up being more of a drama than a horror almost. It was still a horror, don't get me wrong, but just more of a,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. It's
Okay,
not,
Presence. Yeah, I see it now. Here,
a little bit more of like a statement movie or a drama piece than I just didn't know if it fit neatly in the horror genre. That's all.
No, I know what you mean, and I get where you're coming from. I think
horror.
It made it better that it was like a realistic drama.
Yeah.
Any movie should be a drama, right? And
sure,
an action movie should be a drama that has violence in it. Like
you got a point there. Yeah.
I just think it makes it more engaging. I thought it had some good twists. I thought it was a good premise. I love. It had Soderbergh, I think. Yes, it was right, wasn't it? And
Steven Soderbergh. Yeah,
Steven Soderbergh was the one that did it.
COVID era.
Chris Sullivan was in it.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't realize it was COVID era.
Yeah, and it was written by the guy who wrote Stir of Echoes, David
Kopp.
Kep, I think you said. Yeah, it's Kep. Yeah.
Anyway,
was it written by him? Really?
It was. Yeah.
Okay.
So very, very, and he wrote Spider-Man as well.
I'll have to watch that.
Oh no, shit.
Yeah, he wrote the first.
He just seemed like when I was researching Stir of Echoes, he seemed like just a guy you would meet at the bar. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Just like a down to earth guy.
Julia Fox is in it.
Yeah. What's Scotty?
Julia Fox is in it too.
Is in what?
Presence?
Yeah. I just know
who's Julia Fox?
The Asian lady who's
that's Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu's in it. Yeah, Lucy Liu.
Julia Fox is in the one with Adam Sandler where it's a very frustrating movie and he's not Righteous Gemstones but
Uncut Gems,
and Julia Fox is like his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, she is.
She's extremely
something else.
good
She's
looking.
Presence. Yeah,
she's
who the
weird though. I heard
she
she's
must
weird.
be the real estate agent or something because there's like 4 characters. In this movie.
I heard she's weird. Yeah. Anyways.
Well, I have a few that I watched. I just have to pull up my watch history on Prime because otherwise I forget everything.
I watched Talk to Me, finally.
Oh, yeah. How'd you like it?
It was good. It was a little crazy. Dude, there's some gruesome shit in that, man.
Yeah. I need to rewatch, I think.
Kid smashing his head on the table.
Yeah.
And then he, in the hospital, he smashed his head against the wall. Oh, man.
Talk to Me, it's called?
Talk to Me?
Yeah, remember that, Carmelo, where they grab the hand? It's like a hand statue.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, I got to see that. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, I have
Dude,
not.
It's
Seen
good. It was pretty damn good, man. It's the same people that did Bring Her Back. It's brothers. They're twin brothers.
Okay.
They did Bring Her Back.
Have you seen on Shudder, Sorry About the Demon? Have you heard of this one?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
It's a horror comedy where this guy buys a house, but it's possessed. And he's
I saw a preview for it.
It was funny. It was good. I would say watch it. Yeah. But it was like 90% of the way there. It was made by someone who knows how movies work, where you have to set something up and pay it off later. He sells toothpaste or some shit, and then later they use the toothpaste to close the door to hell or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, really?
But also they know how movies work, but they don't quite understand how or why they work. They just were mimicking what a movie does.
I see.
Yeah.
It's just off. It's just it's there's something a little off about it, but it was all right.
What's it called?
It's called Sorry About the Demon.
Sorry about the demon.
Again, I've heard.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
check
good.
it out.
All right, but I'm gonna watch Talk to Me. That sounds
Watch it. Yeah,
check it out.
Pretty crazy. It's
I'll
all
zip-
Australian movie, but it's really good. It's
on Rotten Tomatoes. Talk to
It's good, man. Did you watch? Now we're just people. Hopefully, you're on a long drive. You guys listening? Because
me. Man, this is what you watch, man. This is the best.
We're taking it over. We're at hour 45, and we don't give a fuck.
but we took a little time in between.
Current.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's going to be 60 seconds of cut space when we refill our drinks.
Yeah.
Did you, Carmelo, watch the second Smile?
I did. I liked Smile too very much.
Dude, the opening
I
is
haven't seen
killer.
it.
It's
The
fucking
opening was
awesome.
so good.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was so much better than the first one, which I
yeah,
thought
it was,
okay.
man. Seriously. So
The first one was good.
I just wanted to check on that. But I'll zip through a couple. I watched Dangerous Animals because Rob was just fucking in love with it. And it was pretty good. It's the Jai Courtney shark horror that's he basically takes tourists and feeds them to sharks. And that was pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah, it was good. I watched for the first time ever, I cannot believe this, My Name is Bruce, which because I'm such a Bruce Campbell fan.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I never saw that either.
Yeah, they made a
don't know
movie.
if I
They
have.
made a super low budget shtick film called My Name is Bruce, and I've always known about it. I just never sat down and watched it.
It was playing at Bruce Fest, guys. Remember that?
Yeah.
We did, but we didn't go in.
Yeah,
and see it.
we missed that.
and I finally fucking watched it. And honestly, while
Good?
watching it, it's good. It's like an homage to Bruce. He plays himself in it, and he plays himself. They reach a small town reaches out to him to help save them from a very real Chinese deity demon because
so
of
this
his
is like the Three Amigos with Bruce Campbell.
yeah, because he was in Evil Dead, and then he shows up thinking it's a shtick for his birthday that his agent, who is played by Ted Raimi, gets him on, and takes him a while to realize it's a real demon they're fighting, and
Nice.
Yeah.
so it's good. It's just very low budget, but cool and good and full of Bruceisms. But it did make me wonder, like, why did he agree to do this? Like, because in my perception, and maybe I'm totally wrong, he seems sort of hard to get for things. But this was he did it, and it was back in 2007 or something like that.
I mean, it's all about him. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have maybe even had a hand in development.
I think he did. I think actually he may have even. I don't think he directed it. He might have actually. So yeah, but it was fun. It was a good fun time. He's just cracks at himself the whole time,
Yeah.
And then
He's got
I
the
did.
humor for
Yeah. Then I did watch VHS Halloween.
how was that?
I liked it. So there was a lot of flack online about it. People were complaining about it.
Just
saying,
came out?
Yeah, it came out like 2-3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. A lot of people online in the found footage groups and stuff are like, this is bullshit. Like, this isn't good. And so I was like a little concerned going into it. I guess I went into it with that knowledge, and usually things are then better,
Yeah.
And I thought it was pretty fucking good.
I can't wait to watch it. I'm a fan
It was
of it.
good, man. It had VHS
I didn't see the
vibes.
last VHS yet, though. Dang it. I need to watch
The
that.
through line might have been the best thing about it. So see what you
cool.
think. It was pretty outrageous, but pretty awesome.
All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
It was I won't give it away, but they basically are testing a new brand of soda with an ulterior motive, and it just does the wackiest shit to people when they're in this test room. So
Okay. Yeah. I'm in. That sounds cool.
let's check it out.
I
But,
like VHS Beyond. I thought
That's what I need to watch. I haven't seen that
even
yet.
the bad segments are like interesting to watch. Yeah, that's fine.
I thought this one was good, man. I liked it. So
Cool.
yeah.
Man, I think that's all of them. I know it's been a while since we've done an episode. But
I did watch the first episode of Ash vs. Evil Dead last night when I was waiting for Liz to come home, and it's just great.
I've been watching more episodes of Creepshow too, because I'm still not through the whole series.
I need to watch
I've been watching some
Creepshow
of that.
because you were telling me
It's off. It's done.
the first episode of season 2 is like Evil Dead, right?
Evil Dead homage. I don't know if it's
Evil
the
Dead
first.
homage.
Do you remember which one that was,
the second
Carmelo? I
one.
don't know if it was the first one.
Or the second one.
First
Oh.
one of the episodes.
You're talking about Creepshow?
Yeah, which one was the
the
Evil Dead
Creepshow.
homage? I forgot which.
Evil Dead
exact one it
homage.
was.
First episode of season 3, I think.
Okay.
I'll have to check it out.
It's actually the whole episode's great because the first half of it is a kid who's obsessed with Universal monsters.
Yeah.
And they keep cutting between him and a movie they never filmed but would have been awesome, which is like the Mummy versus the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, great.
One like combo you never saw.
Yeah.
And then they do Evil Dead with Bob Ross, and it's amazing.
That's so great.
That's right.
I'll check it out.
I need to revisit, but I've been watching them slowly, very slowly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that will
Wraps it up.
the last segment of What Did You Watch?
What did you watch? Pretty good.
I think we covered it all. We got the movies. We announced Horror Halftime's back. We got our winner. So you guys get your memes in for next episode, which we'll get back on track here. We were a little bit late. We had some scheduling issues. I think we've ironed some things out now. So
that's why it was such a long episode, because we just had to catch up on so much stuff.
And let us know if you hear this. If you would join us on Halloween night, late Halloween night, after the family's gone to bed, you want to watch a movie.
You know?
Grab a cocktail.
Many Halloween
Get the
beers.
leftover Halloween candy off the couch.
Yeah. Let's all watch a movie together. We'll bring some facts. I'll bring my old notes from them, and
I'll bring some belligerent, inappropriate opinions about certain, groups of people, and
it'll be a good time had by all.
Yeah, and it's live, so everyone out there, all you haters out there, have a chance to actually say it to my face, which I would love to see any of you try.
Exactly.
That would be really something.
No haters in this building.
But I think that's so. Back into the Horror Halftime, get them going. We're gonna send. We're sending out. What did I say? New York Ripper for our prize. I got plenty more Blu-rays. We got lots of T-shirts and gear, hoodies, whatever. We'll send you over. Stickers, but we'll keep it going. I don't know what movie we're going to cover next. We might do that live stream next, so we'll just do that. But then we're going to revisit some of the classics here again that Carmela wasn't around for, and even that Rob wasn't around for, that Scotty and I just, tried to do as good as we could on our own. So,
Well,
I look forward to it, because those are the episodes that made me fall in love with the show, but it's also the episodes where we covered some of the most famous,
it's true. And need to all get our opinions back in on them on tape here, So, but just as a side note for those of you guys, I always, Carmelo, I always use these opportunities to anyone listening, update them on anything relevant to them in our efforts. We actually do have Name the Demon Blu-rays. I emailed the distributor. I actually just saw. I went to Prime Video just now, and I think it's like there already. So our special edition ones should be able to be mailed to us now.
So we should have any day now. We should have them. And I'm about to do
the normal Blu-ray I just saw is on Amazon right now. So.
I hate
there.
when they do that shit, because it's out of our control. It's like,
it was out of our control. But have no fear. The ones we're sending the backers has a special edition slipcover that you cannot buy anywhere else. You're only getting that.
And that's why we do that, because we do that to we want to make sure you're getting something special for
I literally have them in my garage right now. Like, you're not getting them from anywhere except for my garage when I package it.
I saw them already. They're amazing.
And that's the update I'm going to put on Kickstarter this week is that we've got the slipcases, because they're awesome and the artwork is really cool.
They're really good.
I think we did the artwork on a T-shirt too, and I think that's the only two things we used. So we're going to do a couple of freebies for everybody for how long this took. It was, like I said, a little bit out of our control.
I might get in trouble for this. I think we're sending the slipcase to everybody, but I'm not positive about that.
Everyone's getting a slipcase. And I think we're doing some extra digital rewards too. And then we're going to do like a backer only digital hangout or a backer only live episode or something like that. We're like, we'll do something together. So, I'm looking forward to that. And then we do have our next movie coming up. Some of the backers are promised a chance to look at the script and name characters and stuff. You'll get all that soon. I did direct another movie this summer, but it wasn't a horror movie, and we wanted the reward to be, germane to what you want.
For sure.
Related to horror.
It also was like technically like, we want it to be something we're all doing together,
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Even though we were all there, but it was just.
But we weren't there like we usually are. So we're gonna have to get,
not enough. But we're gonna make that up next year. We got a couple good ones. I think we're gonna do at least 2 movies next year. It looks like starting in
beautiful.
March.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. And so those are the backers that are involved.
We have the most fun.
Can get all the scoop on the one we're gonna be most likely doing in March. So so just so you guys know, so as a plug, I mean, if you didn't back the movie, you can go buy the Blu-ray off Amazon right now. You can go buy Name the Demon Blu-ray at its full price, and it's not going to come with a fancy slipcover and shit, but you can buy it and you can get
Halloween
it.
time. Watch your scary movies.
But
we might be able to do it for our fans if they buy it through Kickstarter, which would be better anyway. We might do it where you can still get the slipcase. I think there's a limited.
Yeah, because we got extra. I do have some
extras, but you'd have to buy it through
the Kickstarter campaine. Yeah. So
does the Amazon one even have the cool artwork for the normal sleeve?
It does. I just looked because I went there for my viewing history.
Gotcha.
And yeah. So it does have our special features and the cool normal artwork, but it does not have our slipcover. We keep saying slipcover, but it's not even that. It's a magnetic closed box that it's like hard. It's not even cardboard. It's like hard,
it's
material.
Like it's awesome. It's what you want when you collect physical media.
It has a magnetic clasp on it. It's got hand drawn artwork by an artist that, in the vein of these arts that sort of take liberties and overindulge in the design,
they're really, I don't want to say cartoony, but that really animated almost. Like I love cavity colors, like shirt designs.
Like that.
We were looking for something like that to do.
So it's in that vein. It's an actual magnetic clasp cover. You can only get that through the Kickstarter, and I have them in my garage right now. But you can.
The Blu-ray printing was all out of our control, and we had to do a lot of technical deliverables that we frankly could have spent money to have someone do, but it's expensive. And so Danny ended up doing a lot of it himself, which was some of it, and then some of it is I couldn't do any Kickstarter updates because the movie we did this summer was about, to give you a sense, it was about 10 times the budget of our biggest movie before that. So it was really, I was in pre-production for like 3 months, and then I shot it I'm still in post. It was just a crazy experience.
And we're getting the Blu-rays through our distributor. And just to give you guys an idea of what that relationship's like, right now, me looking at my watch history on Prime is the first time I've ever known that Name the Demon Blu-ray is available on Prime. So right now, we have just discovered that. Yeah. And I emailed the distributor last week saying, can we place the bulk order of Blu-rays now to send to the backers? And I got an auto reply saying, we're at some fucking festival till like October 22nd, and we'll get back to you then. But I also asked another question about a payout. And she responded to that question and said nothing about the Blu-rays. I replied right away asking about the Blu-rays. That was 4 days ago, and I still haven't heard back.
Jeez.
Yeah, the world of indie filmmaking.
Oh my God,
this is one of the better sales agents to work with. So
but
and you know what? If we do that, this reminds me, because we're giving everyone like the candid behind the scenes, which I love doing. Is if we do like the backer only like hangout. We'll tell you about our upcoming, films and stuff like that. Too, and give you we'll give you all scoop on all that.
All the behind the scenes and updates before anyone.
Yeah, that was probably too long already, but I just wanted to anyone listening that did back and we thank you for your support. That's just sort of the general update.
So much.
And we're also doing, as a sort of final, like one of the things we want to do to make up for it is we're picking random backers every time I do an update now. And I'm going to send you a prop from the film. Jason Purcell already won a prop that I'm going to send him. I think he's guessed what it is because he told me how much he wanted it. So I made sure.
Nice. Good. Good
but we're going to pick somebody else. I should do an update this week and we'll pick another backer.
Nice. Sweet. Yeah. See, there we go. Yeah.
And I'm just using like Google random number generator, and I pop in 1 to, I don't know how many backers we had, 70.
Sure.
Whatever it is. And then it just picks a number and I pick it. So
nice.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it. Check out us on Name the Demon on Kickstarter if you want to still have access to the slipcover and a couple of these other benefits. Otherwise, you can at this moment go get the Blu-ray on Prime, but it's not going to have all those special shit to it.
Right.
And but other than that, let us know about if you guys want to join us on Halloween night, 31st at like midnight Eastern. We'll get something going.
Yeah.
And otherwise, we'll be back to regular scheduled programming. And the horror halftime's back, so get those memes in.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
And rate and review. I always forget to ask, but just rate and review wherever we're at. Apple Podcasts is probably the most helpful, but anywhere. So,
Yep.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Later, everyone.
Don't you blame the movies. Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Oh, yes. There will be blood.